The world of martial arts comics is packed with some of the most skilled fighters ever inked onto the page. But when you boil it down to sheer deadliness, two names rise to the top: Iron Fist, Marvel's living weapon, and Bronze Tiger, DC's master assassin. So today, let's put them side by side and ask the ultimate question: which one is the deadlier martial artist? First, let's look at their origins, because for both of these titans, their roots set the path for everything that follows. Iron Fist's real name, Daniel Rand, descended into the mystical city of K'un-Lun. After tragedy struck his family in the Himalayas, just 16, he was put through training even the hardest monks would balk at: breaking stone, fighting wild beasts, and most famously, facing the immortal dragon Shalao to claim the power of the Iron Fist. The reward: chi mastery unlike anything in the Marvel Universe, allowing him to focus raw energy into strikes capable of shattering steel and every bone in an opponent's body. On the other side of the comic spectrum is Ben Turner, the Bronze Tiger. Turner grew up battling his own rage, seeking inner peace through martial arts from a young age. But his fatal edge came from training under O-Sensei, and later, the League of Assassins. In short, if there's a technique worth learning, he's mastered it, from classic kung fu and jiu-jitsu, all the way to forbidden styles kept secret from even the most ancient temples. Unlike Danny Rand, Ben Turner's skills are completely earthbound, all human. But when you strip away their origins, who actually has the edge in hand-to-hand combat? Iron Fist is called the living weapon, for a reason. He's beaten entire gangs solo, matched legends like Captain America, Shang-Chi, and Wolverine move for move. And against supernatural threats, his control of chi tilts the odds in his favor. That glowing fist isn't just for shows, shattered armored tanks, robots, and even supernatural entities. If you're talking pure destructive force, Iron Fist brings something rare: the ability to end a fight with one blow. But brute force isn't everything. Bronze Tiger's deadliness is quieter, like a blade in the night. Turner is a tactical genius with speed and precision that leaves metahumans on the mat. Faced Batman to a standstill often, cited as one of the only fighters in DC lore who can do so. In sheer skill, he's taught, fought, and outmaneuvered everyone from Lady Shiva to Richard Dragon. Many of his opponents never even see the finishing move coming. Let's not forget the philosophical divide. Iron Fist fights with an ethos grounded in K'un-Lun's teachings: restraint, focus, and the choice never to kill unless absolutely necessary. He's a hero first, a weapon second. Bronze Tiger, by contrast, walked the line between hero and assassin for years. His time with the League of Assassins means his fighting style, IS&T, just about incapacitation, S, about efficiency and lethality. Consider their most iconic duels. In Iron Fist's most brutal clashes, he tends to pull back at the edge of victory, seeking redemption over ruin. Bronze Tiger, meanwhile, in Suicide Squad missions or League of Assassins hit jobs, is given targets, not opponents, fighting with a finality most superheroes shy away from. But what about adaptability? Iron Fist's mystical skills give him enhanced perception, sometimes even allowing him to sense or heal from mortal wounds, channeling his chi defensively. Bronze Tiger, however, is renowned for his ability to read an opponent and adapt his style, turning weakness into victory. Against metahumans, he uses pressure points, misdirection, and the kind of feints that can drop even super-powered foes, so Iron Fist or Tiger's Claw. Ultimately, it depends on the battlefield. In a brawl where powers are on the table, Iron Fist's chi can tip the scales. But in a contest of pure martial arts skill, intent, the willingness to do whatever it takes, Bronze Tiger may be the more dangerous man. He's a survivor, forged in the world's deadliest assassin cults, capable of finishing the unfinishable. Who is deadlier? If you are refighting for your life, and the gloves are truly off the edge, just might go to Bronze Tiger. His discipline, lethal training, and willingness to cross lines others want make him the martial artist to fear behind every shadow. But in the end, these two fighters reflect different ideas of deadliness. For Iron Fist, it's the power to do what must be done without losing one's soul. For Bronze Tiger, it's the skill to do what others can't even, if it costs his. The answer may never be final, but it's one matchup fans will debate for years to come.